Hey, what's up guys? wInevitable here, bringing you a new video for Heroes of the Storm. And I figured since the alpha went down for extended maintenance and they've updated a lot of the UIs and everything for all you out there not into the alpha or just in, I wanted to do an introductory video. I'm going to be coming out with some guides soon, and then some, maybe some games, and a little bit of gameplay footage, some highlights and things like that. If you're looking for something specific, definitely let me know. And if you want a guide for a specific hero, I'd be glad to do it. You can definitely put the work in, put the time in, do the research, and give you something good. So this is your main screen when you log into the game. You can see the two new heroes, Azmodan and New Barak. You've got these are your party right here. You of course can have a party of up to 5 members. This is your character, and then you can invite 4 of your friends. Down in the bottom left, we'll go left to right. You've got your little profile image right here. This is like your icon. You can change this. Right now I was set to Zeratul. This is your level. So I'm level 40. It's the max. Your gold is right here, and of course your character name. If you click on your profile button right there, it brings up your profile, which has 5 different categories, 5 tabs. Of course, 3 are only accessible right now. You have the hero progress, which shows all of the heroes that in the game and your progress with them. You can level them up to a max level of 10, where you get their master skin unlock. So of course you can see I've got Zeratul up to 9, Abathur at 8, and it goes on like this all the way down to the bottom. I've got Vala here, who I haven't played at all. I think it is in alphabetical order once you've if they're the same level, I think so. Tyrael, let's see, no it's not, because Tychus is after Tyrael. So there's some other, I'm not exactly sure how they're ordered. Otherwise, if it was alphabetical, Tychus would be for Tyrael. Just a quick glance at what you get for leveling up your heroes. You have 2 heroic abilities on each hero. So you get your second one unlocked at level 2. You start of course with your talent gated in the beginning, so you don't have access to all the talents. I can do a different video on that in the future. And then when you level up to level 3, you get your advanced talents. You unlock most of your talents at that point, and expert talents at level 4 is where you unlock all of them. Then at 5, you get a nice 500 gold bonus here. Very awesome for buying those master skins or new heroes. It's so great. I actually will take all of my heroes and get them up to at least level 5 just for that. You can see for that level, for that gold bonus right there. I've got a few left to do still to level up. Of course, at level 6, you then get the hero portrait, which is this guy up here. I'll show you in a second. And then the mount variation. So you'll have your mount will have 3 different skins, and your character's skin will have that will have 3. His, I don't know, I guess you call it a skin. It will have 3 different shades, is the way to put it. And of course, at level 7, you unlock the second one. At level 8, you unlock the third. I can show you this too in a minute. And then at level 9, you get the 3rd mount variation, the different color on the mount, and your master portrait, which is why mine has a gold rim around it, because it's the master. The normal portrait just does not have. It's the same, except there's no gold trim. And of course, at level 10, you unlock the master skin, but it costs an extra 10,000 gold to buy a master skin. You don't get it for free. So that's leveling up heroes. You've got rewards here, which are for leveling up your account. You can see I'm level 40. This bar right here is your progress between levels as you level up. And then at level 4, you get 1,000 gold. Level 6, you access daily quests, which we'll get to in a second. Level 8, 2,000 gold. Another 2,000 gold at level 10. And then you get these rotation slots at 12 and 15. And we'll go through the hero selection process in a second. And basically each week there's, I believe, 7 free heroes you can play. You start with access to 5 when you just get into the game, and when you get to level 12 you gain access to a 6th, and then at level 15 you get a 7th to choose from. Daily quests, the 3rd and final tab that's open here, is you can have up to 3 quests. You do store up to 3, you get 1 a day, and you'll have, say, play 3 games as a class, as a warrior hero for example. Play 8 games in any mode is another one. Win 3 games in any mode is another question. And there's a few other ones which I can get into a little later. There's some where it's like play as a Warcraft hero, for example. And so these will stack. You can see I've been delinquent in earning mine, and you do get gold for them, which is so awesome to get these every day, and then you can level up. You can buy those heroes because they can be a bit expensive at times. So that's your profile. And then you've got next to that, this is the home button. It's not going to do anything right now, but if we go to the play, this is how you get into the game. You can see I can still invite people to my party. I can be invited to a party, of course, as well. But then you've got the hero select. Okay, so I click here. This is change hero, and it brings up all of the heroes. You can see some are grayed out, right? These are the ones I don't have access to. Kerrigan, for example, I had access to last week when she was free, and I got her up to level 5, but I can't play with her now. I could, of course, a little bit of a UI bug right here. You can't kind of see the buttons, but you could unlock her right here for 7,000 gold or 849 in cash. This is just because the alpha, this little block, this will, I'm sure, be gone in good time. Auto select is an interesting feature. It chooses from all of the heroes available to you, and what you do is if you just click ready, ready up, it'll spawn one that your team needs according to the team comp that you get put with. And then you can choose your other heroes here. You've got, it shows you their level on all the different heroes. The free heroes have this little icon above their head. It'll also say in the description, free to play next to the name. Now it does that for both the heroes that I own, like I own Falstad, for example, and the ones that you don't own. I do not own Uther. So there's no way to really tell the difference between them right there. You can look at the shop, though, to see, and of course you'll probably remember which heroes you bought and which ones you haven't. So say I've selected Uther, I want to get him up to level 5. I've got a few other options before I get into the game. This is the skin. He has 4 skins. Each hero has a different number of skins, and they all have 3 different shades. Skin variations, they're called here. You can see. So this is his default skin. You get this with the hero. When you get to level 7, you grab this skin, and level 8, you get the variation, and then at level 8 you get the 3rd variation. Of course, if you buy a skin, they work the same way. This is the master skin, so I can't get this till I get to level 10, but then it would unlock all 3 variations when I buy it. This button will pop up at level 10, and I can spend 10,000 gold to buy it. These 2 skins right here, the Lumberjack Uther and the Medic Uther, you buy. So that's $4.99 and $9.99 a piece. And of course, the variations will work the same way. If I bought this right now, I would only have access to this variation, and then at level 7, that one, and level 8, I'll get all 3. For example, switching to, where is he? Can't even find him. He's hiding. There he is, bottom right. Zeratul. Okay, that's the mounts. Hold on. So you can see, I've got him up to level 9. I have access to all 3 different variations. And it'll be the same with any of the other skins I purchased. You also have a mount that you can choose different mounts. Some heroes do not have mounts. If, for example, we choose Zagara, she cannot use mounts. Rhaegar cannot use mounts. Falstad does not use a mount. Abathur. And now Murky uses one. I think, who else doesn't? Just Asmodan? Asmodan does not. I don't think Anu Barak uses a mount. And I might be missing one. But there's, as I said, a few heroes. I think that's, Sergeant Hammer does not use a mount. I think that's most of them. So what you'll have is the number of mounts in here that you can choose from that you need to unlock. This is the default that you get, and of course, at level 5, is it? Level 6, you'll unlock the 2nd variation, and level 9, you unlock the 3rd variation. This comes free. This is also, the Battle Beast was also put in recently. That is free as well. Now you've got a Cyberwolf and a Direwolf, which you can pay to unlock. The Armored Warsteed comes in the starter bundle, which gives you 3 heroes, Raynor, Malfurion, and Muradin, and this mount. Nazibra comes as part of a bundle in the shop. The Money Pig, or the Piggy Bank, you have to pay with 20,000 gold. It's an expensive little dude. But yeah, you can buy him, unlock his little variations. And of course, there's also the Unicorn, which comes in a bundle, a couple bundles. And then this is the Wonderbilly. If you spend money on a purchase in the alpha, real money, real life dollars, or pounds, or whatever it is, whatever currency it is you use, euros, I guess. I don't know. Did I just name a delinquent currency? I'm not up to date on my economics. But yeah, so if you unlock the Wonderbilly with a real money purchase. So I've bought a few things. For example, if you look at Raynor, he's got a pretty cool skin. And I can throw this into the hero guides, show you their different variations. I've unlocked this skin. I love it. And so, when I bought that, I unlocked the Wonderbilly. I also bought a couple bundles to get access to all of these heroes. And so yeah, that's basically it. Those you have the mount, and you have the skin variations. Then you have their talent tree. This is their 3 tabs here. The abilities lists their basic abilities. Their Q, the W, the E, and then this is like a default. Like sometimes it'll be a D. You'll hit with your D, or it can also be just something that's passive, a passive ability. So Tychus, for example, has a passive ability with minigun. He attacks much faster than other heroes, but he has to wind up. So you do not just automatically attack. There's like a delay before you start attacking. Of course, it tells you the suggested difficulty and their category: assassin, warrior, support, or specialist, and ranged or melee. So you can read about the abilities here, and then heroic abilities. So he has 2 heroic abilities. Most heroes have 2 abilities, with the exception of Abathur, who only has 1 heroic ability at this time. And of course, then you can read about their talents. As you level up in the game, 1 to 20, you get access to all these different talents at that level. And there's a whole, this is so much to get into. So with heroes, guides in the future, I'll go into this. But that's, it's going to be different on each hero. Some are shared. For example, Demolitionist here on Zagara is also, I believe, on Gazlo at level 1. So you'll see some that are shared across heroes. They're kind of the neutral talents that, are common amongst heroes. Others are specific. Scrap-O-Matic is unique to Gazlo, for example. Regeneration Master is shared across a couple different heroes. And so that's the basic, select screen here. Then you can also change your mode. The practice is just you and a bunch of AI bots, 9 AI bots. And it's really useful for learning a hero, getting down some basic abilities and things like that if you want, or just to unlock your talents. You can also do the same thing in cooperative, which is you and 4 other players, real life people against a team of bots. So these are both great for practicing abilities and unlocking talents, and getting used to the game and the maps in general if you're brand new. From there, you'll go to versus, which is basically, I'd queue up right now. I'd get 4 other people, real life people on my team, and we play against 5 people. And, your typical 5-on-5 action. Draft, which is coming eventually, will be the ranked kind of play where you can actually go through a draft process. With versus right now, I could have a Gazlo on my team and then a Gazlo on the enemy team. They're mirror matchups. There's no kind of way to prevent that in versus. Draft, however, it would be 1 hero only. There would only be 1 Gazlo in a game, and there'd be bans and picks, and there'd be a whole process to it. Custom, you can choose a map. You click on custom, then you go here and you choose from one of the 5 maps, and I can get into these maps with guides eventually too. So you click this and you click confirm. So this is Garden of Terror, drops me into a lobby, and what happens is now I can invite people. I can invite 5 enemies, I can invite 4 friends, I can invite observers, and I can fill with AI. If I click fill with AI, all these guys become oh shit, I didn't even realize Echo invited me to a party. So that's it. And you've got, you can basically do this, and you can set the difficulty on them. So that's basic how to get into a game. That's a custom game. You've also got the shop where you can buy all the heroes, the skins, the mounts. I'm not going to get into this too much right now. The bundles are here. And then you can watch. And then you have your replays. These are the replays. This just went in with the new update to the alpha. And so you can go in, watch a replay. Boom. Just double click on it. You can also put other people's replays in here. These are from Kings of the Storm #2. I put the VODs into my replay folder, and now I can go in here and I can get access to those as well. Community not up yet. I guess that'll be like a forum kind of thing. And then that gets you back to the home screen. This will bring up your browser to get to a forum. You can do looking for party, where you'll show up here and other people will show up if you're looking for people to play with. And then you've got chat down here. You can see you can join different channels by doing /J. Right? Join. There's all these commands here. You have a lobby. I guess 2 is the different channels I'm talking in. I can switch between channels. Then you've got join. You've got whisper to a specific player. Broadcast a message to your friends. Who shows you who is in that current channel that you're in. And then you can leave a channel. And of course, this is your friends list here. And you can see they've all got different statuses. Let me close this. Okay, I guess I should probably delete the /. There we go. All right, so you delete that, and then the chat shrinks again. That's good to know. And of course, you can broadcast from here. You can set yourself to away or busy, which is probably what I should have done before I started recording, just so I didn't have to ignore anybody by accident. And then online friends, it also shows offline friends and how long they've been off for, and of course it shows blocked communication too, which is funny. And you can add friends as well, so I can enter an email address or a battle tag here to add a friend. All right, and you send free, your friend, your real ID is through email, of course, if you want to real ID someone. Otherwise, it's just in game, with a battle tag. Close that, and then you've got this little guy that pops up. This is to switch to a different region I've not actually used before. Pretty cool. And then you've got a tutorial not available. I'm in a lobby, right? So I'd have to leave the lobby. which is actually, if I go back here, because I'm in a lobby. I think if I confirm, go back to versus, I left the lobby. So you can see there was like a lobby chat icon that was up. It's gone now. And then you can invite like that, as I was talking about earlier. But now there's a tutorial. I'll probably show that in a future video. There's options, your options menu to set everything. And you can log out, you can exit the game. It's just like if you want to switch accounts, for example, if you have more than one. And I think that about does it. I definitely, do a video in the future on each of the heroes to give you guys a guide. It is getting pretty long now, just over 15 minutes into it. So I'm gonna wrap this up. But then, of course, you can, there's like a tutorial that is great if you're just starting out. And I'll probably do a video on that, a video on each of the heroes to give you guys an idea of what talents to pick, and who's good at what. And then, of course, on the maps themselves. And yeah, so definitely, if you're in, get in, click around, check out all the different stuff, and have some fun, because Heroes is awesome. I'm having a lot of fun playing it, and it's been a blast. If you're not in yet, they're doing a new thing. I'll put the link in the video description, where if you are friends with someone, there's a giveaway. They're gonna select like I don't know if it's 1,000 accounts or whatever from who are in the alpha now, and everyone on their friends list will be invited. So as long as they are level 20, if they reach level 20 in game. So that's definitely one way to get in. And then there's a giveaway too. I think you can sign up for on Facebook, where if you like their page, they're going to be giving away some more accounts pretty soon. So they're opening up access. BlizzCon's coming up, and you're going to be able to get in if you're not already in pretty soon. I think I don't know when beta is coming, but I can't believe that it's that far away, unless something goes drastically wrong, which fingers crossed, knock on wood, let's hope not, because this game is a lot of fun. I love playing with all these heroes from all the Blizzard the Blizzard universe. So yep, thanks for watching. Let me know if there's something specific you want to see, and I will definitely be bringing more content your way, guys. So I'm Win. I'll see y'all later, man. Keep it up.